C9, I think C9 come out hot. I think they come out real hot.
I mean, I genuinely, the way the talk has been coming out, I mean, even what Scrap was saying in the interview, and I think quite a few of these teams, a lot of the tournaments that we've had, it's like the 2-2 splits of like you're breaking up rosters, and then there's been one where it's the 2 AR stays a duo, one is the AR SMG.
Yeah.
So everything's been mixed up. So if C9 has genuinely been putting the effort in as a squad, you have to lean that direction.
Yeah, I think so.
Real quick, I have Optic.
Done.
And I trust his judgment.
I think C9 come out super hot. I think if we're looking at a reverse situation, Optic 100% are going to be on the winning end of that one, but I do expect C9's how well versed they're already going to be, especially the S&D. I think it might just be closed out then and there, brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, folks. Kaysan's arms are up in the air. We're feeling fantastic, and everyone is ready to party. As you can see, the double backwards cap setup upstairs. We really are living in 1991 here in Black Ops 6, and here we go. Straight into it, boys and girls. Fast forward on a rewind. Freedom chicken. I'm reading all the signs differently. Okay, that's what I'm doing when I go home. Read everything. Map 1, here we go.
Now hiring players who can hit these pre-nades. Sib, nice angle. I might steal that.
I will steal that. Trades out. Opening hardpoint, nobody home just yet. It's Cloud9 and Pred there on the feed for now. Of course, Optic in the green, folks. And Mac, welcome back into the league. 35 seconds on P1 chance. No one's got it. There we go. C9 are in.
Yeah, it looks like both teams really playing for the kills before they can actually go and make that move. And Mac gonna be the man taking routes. Shotzzy, 3 in the feed there for him. So movement on point, schmovement for Pred, and he's blocking the spawns as well. Optic Gaming could not have a better start than that.
Looking at the minimap again, like Optic go all 4 corners of the map completely closed out, and Dash is like, yeah, I got 2. I got 3 now in the feed. They're lining them up and rolling on forward now. Optic are going to take a sweet chunk of this time, and if they don't lose these fights, they'll maintain that map control. That's the game plan right now. And Kremp down by the horror section there of the fast forward video store.
Yeah, not a lot of pressure though, right? They're going to be having to hold this from the front, and that is not the ideal start. Nade's going to bully him away from the time as well, and the back pinch spawns are coming through.
Pred, nice 2 in the feed. He and Kenny getting work done. Big work. That's the backside of the map completely cleaned out. Blue skulls of C9 there on the left. Now it's a split. 2 of them right down the middle. Sib's going to be down that long line of sight, cleaned up by his old teammate Pred. Big work again. Kenny!
Oh.
What a 2. That's a 4 spree.
Dude, Ken has such a, I feel like, a unique play style. Like, it's not like ego. It's like a fighter that sort of fights with his hands down. Like, he doesn't necessarily do the fundamentals, but because he's so good and knows exactly what he's doing, he can get away with some wild stuff.
It's like he's like, I know I can win this fight now. I have a tiny window to get it done. I'm going to do it. Okay, Pred's already roaring. If you can hear him in the background there, folks, he's having a good time. Massive opener here as Pred, 11-3, attaches on the move, and it matters not. Pred with a PDW, cleans house.
And right now, C9 just a little bit behind the game. Great news for him inside the hill for the moment. Sib going to be racking up and collecting that time. Bad news for him, a guy like Cloud9 from over top, maybe the overseer to send in Shotzzy to take him down.
Shotzzy and Dashi, they find theirs. Last man alive on the point. It's Kremp who gets away for a second. And it's attaching Kremp in the feed. Nice bounce back though. Shotzzy stays alive for a second longer. And still, C9, we're starting to build a little bit of space here, but they just get into the hard point. A little allergic to it, but there we go. Sib doing what you can to maintain position. Trades though, so on point. As the kill feed is relentless.
Yeah, still though, these spawns coming through are gonna be advantageous if you keep getting them, but I don't know if C9's gonna be spawning in the back anymore. Number 3, number 4, well, good news they do. Bad news for them, Optic are still getting so many of these kills, but maybe all for naught. Optic able to bully away a little bit of that scrap time, a 70-point lead going into new. C9 need this time. A 3-man wipe in the feed means they buy themselves so much space, they're finally in control.
Over to Beepers. Nice work. Mac on a 5 spree. Looking for the 6th. Nothing left in his aims. Over with Strider. And at range, it's looking absolutely fine. This is great time, though. Again, his teammates are very much back in this one. C9. They find their 2nd win a little later into this first rotation. Over to Attach. Tough work there in Beepers. Brought down as Dashi and the boys of Optic in the hard point.
And look at that spawn awareness, too. 2 players for C9 spawn in the back. Pred I mean, a different way to lay G in that moment, but you'll be creative about it. But heads up on the spawn awareness front, and you think Pred wants to take down his former teammates. A 15-kill start already, leading the lobby.
It's crazy, man. Lay G on his back, his side, his belly, however he wants to do it. He's got the options. Trades in, and Shotzzy is rocking forward. Optic again with a solid lead, starting things off. Nice nades out of attach. Hardpoint once again in the hands of C9. We test the brakes for Optic now.
They're just trying to hit through the front. Kenny maybe being a little bit of a distractor, and well, at least buy a shot to the kill for the trade. Pinch coming through, attached, trying to survive. Gonna be able to give you at least 2, but the pistol up, and he's just dancing around, gets his teammate the kill. Solid hold for the moment for C9. Kills still flowing.
Good sip there up close with his jackal of his own. 30 seconds to go here, and this is great. Looks at Cloud9. Beautiful work once again. Attach on a 6 spree. So close to maxing out his streaks. A little bit of awareness now. Forward we go. Sib! Awkward fight there from Kenny. Managed to get involved. Attach! Wow, how did he lose that? Kenny with a 3. Right on the inside.
Yellow to the left, down.
I'm Isaac, I'm on Zig.
Nice, I'm on Zig.
One more court, Kenny.
I'm single here.
Ready to score. I'm box this time, dead. Can you score? I'm one shot. Could be glass. Arju, I'm watching my phone.
Listen, okay, right now.
Kenny went back to core. He's Jen. Take that time. Look our depth pinch. I got a pinch. I'm looking down. I'm depth pinch. Time AG, one shot. 2 one shot. One shot. Last one take. I'm missing shot.
P2, not weak. He went P2. In gens.
Where the Jenga?
It's Cramp. He just in gens. I spawn close.
Jen, me then. Go.
I got mystery.
Grab pinch.
I got mystery. I gotta get mystery.
Book in time, let's do.
Book up. He went.
Absolutely, I stopped shooting him. He's absolutely mid door. Down there, one shot.
One shot book. We should go right. Try to go right.
Go. Somebody go down.
There goes the lead.
I spawn mine, I guess.
We live then. What's our court then, maybe?
Okay, look.
Watch us on Mac. Absolute.
Watch out, blue. He went back to
Absolute Mac. Two out.
Book weak. Alright, book and mid door. Book and mid door. No.
One's cool.
I don't have that.
I gotta say, Miles Sid might have had a slow start to the game, but he certainly started to pick things back up. Might be just over the even margin, but C9 have turned this game around. Dominance here on P2. Pred finally able to attempt to strike Mac. Last man standing, doing his job, attempting to stay alive near the objective. Optic, they have bullied their way through.
Kenny! Little jump shots there, finds a ton of damage. Shotzzy breaks in through the back. Optic now with the hard point. 30 seconds to go here on the outside. And this is a great position to be in right now for Optic. Looking to hold on here. Kremp through the front, finds himself 2. A little bit of help there from his teammates. Shotzzy holding it together. The hard point vacated for a moment. Kremp has got to go big. Finds himself 1. Get the second here, indeed he does, and that's the break.
He is well past double digits right now. 18 kills already for him, and again, this was like a 90-point deficit that has already been stuffed, and you already see the idea from C9. Again, a well-orchestrated team trying to pinch around towards Beeper side. They get the right side spawn, so that's a small victory in a long game, and Pred, in the meantime, finding knife kills.
Last time we saw a knife kill, I think it was on Mac from Pred. A sign of things to come. There is the Hellstorm. Sib manages to connect, giving Kremp the space to fly on inside. His order's up, and it's a 5 spree. Lead change was on the menu for a moment there, but Optic have been stunned once again. C9, a slow start, and a wonderful middle ground here in the hard point.
And Optic Gaming right now have almost nothing to offer. They finally pick up 2 kills, but Kremp making the distant play. Dashy maybe heads up, but the gunny still goes the way of Kremp. But good news from Optic Gaming long term. Yes, they're going to be down by just a little bit. Scrap time should catch them back up, and they should have those spawns for new.
They're trying. On board with Mac. Diving on in. New hard point now open for business. Back over towards Beep as we go. And this was a very, very good hold there from C9. Opportunity here for a decent bit of work out of the Optic boys. Can they identify Sib on the back line? Kenny with a stun, connects. Pressure now on, and massive work. That's 2 down already.
Iron defense there from Kenny and the King of the Hill. Dashy just in there collecting the time. Kremp buying his team a lot of space and a lot of pressure. Now he's trying to work the pinch, swarm the time, see if he can get gunny. There's 1, there's not 2. Shotzzy able to take him down, and Optic Gaming have the lead and then some.
Holding on brilliantly. Maybe one more hit at this. Final 30 seconds of the point. Beepers coming to a close. Dashy on the left flank. Suppression now, keeping attached back. Pred finds his kill through the middle. The hard point now starting to flood. A lot of members of Cloud9 on the inside. Kenny picks up at least one on the pinch shots. He's there, and that's immaculate teamwork from Optic.
And kept attached back with the snapback on. That is a lead that has just been swarmed and taken away, and now you're just buffering the amount of time you have. Optic Gaming, when they get the hot hand, almost nobody can stop them.
A new hard point once again on the storeroom now. Kenny taken care of. Fred's up next. Oh, snuffed out. That's Crimp and Mac with a kill. Sib now with a break. Another one. What a win. And that's the hard point for Cloud9.
And the right time for Sib to be able to pull out that SMG as well. So heads up gameplay. These guys have done their homework. They're ready for the mix fest that can be the Gens Hill.
The Gens has been absolutely crazy. Attach. Oh, he's on the minimap now. 3 dead. Oh, that is it. That could be game. Optic. What a win. And now the final few moments of the hard point. 25 on the game clock. As Kremp desperately trying to find a break. Shots taken care of. You're starting to run out of members here. They might be able to save it here, but go, Cloud9, go. You're in. There's the hold.
Desperation effort. Long way to go if they want to try to crawl their way back in this game. Pred does get traded. You buy yourselves a little bit of time and a little bit of space. Shotsy, though, waiting in the wings for these kills. Well, there's number one. Check the feed for the rest. That is 3 down in favor of Optic. 6 seconds away. Map number 1 is theirs.
Here we go. Final few moments. C9 with a scramble, but it will not matter. Optic take map 1.
Go. What even is that? I can't even see it.
I started off so hot, and then, dude, I think I was like 20 and 6. I'm not even trying, and then I could not get a kill.
It wasn't 26, but it was pretty good.
Well, confusion on the side of one phase. I think Dashy's just trying to figure out something with his own game, while C9 going to have to recollect after the map number 1. That was a nice little back and forth battle, though. I mean, Optic's super hot start. Again, Sib started a little bit slow. He ends up getting fully streaked out, sort of clutching up in the crucial moments, but I think Optic Gaming early on that P4, just a complete and utter dominant performance, able to get that full 60 and get a clean hill like that. Able to just make sure you keep things nice and compact.
Yeah, again, it's really nice to see the back and forth, and C9, a team that I feel like, I mean, despite the caliber of the player on that squad, they definitely need a bit more work than the others just because they're a brand new team, essentially from the bottom up. Incredibly difficult situation to be in, especially against a team like Optic, so well versed, and they've been doing this for a hot minute now. Good looks across the highlights, though, and again from attached, that crazy run around on the inside of that hard point, the back and forth between those boxes, the bait and a switching chance, something we're going to see a ton of here in BO6. Very, very good stuff. Sib, not as hot as I thought he was going to be, but a lot of submachine gun gameplay out of Sib, and that isn't a podcast thing. He was genuinely running the Jackal for quite a lot there.
And that, again, will be the homework thing, right? Like, I think that Gens Hill, we're going to be seeing a lot of highlight reel plays coming through on that map throughout the year. Super mixy, very much timing based, slide cancel like crazy around the boxes and obviously baiting the teammates. So that's why someone like Sib going to be pulling out that extra SMG, but obviously just a little too overwhelming in the end. I think even on that Gens Hill, the final go around, Optic just had a perfectly timed 2-2 pinch, 2 hit through the front, 2 go through the back, and again, the coordination on the mini-map is on point. That's that natural chem rolling through. Like, everybody knows when they have to stay alive, when they have to go for the chows, and that is something that, A, world champion caliber players, and 2, team together for a year. They've got that feel for each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, when it comes to a map that they may not know as brilliantly as something from MW3 and MW2, they spread out straight away. They cover all bases. They make sure the spawns are completely locked down. That was something we saw Optic do really well. Some really great, very obvious examples of that on the minimap, which was really lovely to watch. So kudos to them. Map 1 was at times very, very mixy, though. Again, C9 keeping up, decent lead changes from both teams, a very competitive match altogether. And I think Rewind didn't get as much love from the community, I think, at the start of the game when it came out.
It'll grow on people.
It's growing on people indeed, like a sweet fungus.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. That's fine by me. And then map 2 will be another interesting look and see if the fungi will continue its streak. I know obviously Cloud9, if they have the reputation of being one of the most well-scrimmed teams, S&D can always be a different look. A lot of S&D tournaments getting thrown in the mix, so I know they've done some homework, but I've also seen players like Dashy drop absolute bombs in the game mode. So I think we're going to be poised up for a nice little slugfest in map number 2.
Slugfest indeed. Yeah, we'll see what happens in our upcoming S&D, but you can see right over there, oh, I missed it, JP. You saw him, one of the coaches of Optic, giving the boys some final words of advice, some little laughter for something that may have happened in a game that's funny, that happened in a practice. It's always nice getting to hear the coaches have a good time again. More of that in the CDL than I think ever before. Coaching staffs are bigger, I believe, as of right now, than they have been for a very, very long time.
Well, speaking of that, Cloud9, I think even tweeted out just earlier, they added 2 more coaches to their staff, so they might not be in venue, but clearly a team that is planning for the long haul. And you know, if you watch the first series, something Scrap talked about in his interview of like, it's our first time really playing together. It does take a long time to sort of figure out each other's tendencies. A lot of these things can be communication based, but a lot of the things have to work out naturally. It's like Simp teaming with Abizi. You just know Abizi will be sliding in. There is no hesitation. You get used to that sort of style. Last year from Optic Gaming, we saw Pred and Shotzi had to take time to figure each other out. It was not a strong start for the year from Optic Gaming. They even had a lull in the middle of it, S&D. You have to get used to each other, but once Shotzi and Pred were able to adapt to one another, well, they were able to win a ring. So Cloud9, they're trying to find that as quickly as they possibly can. And make no mistake, having a strong start to your year in the CDL goes a long way.
Yeah, something we typically don't talk about until about halfway through the season, but the race to champs, the points you need to qualify, because not everyone gets a shot at glory in the COD League. We'll see if our teams here, especially the proposed top 4, arguably for many, outside of maybe Toronto Ultra, another squad that's got some heavy hitters, but hey, anything can happen here in the CDL, and it has. In Kaysan Showdown, though, we're going to see ourselves another map.
And I'm excited to see Toronto Ultra play against 100 Thieves when Insight and CleanX get their opportunity to get their paws on their former teammates. But even for this match we have right now against Sib, Mac, and Accuracy, the current coach, going against the former teammate in Pred as well, where mental edge can go a long way. But Pred, clinical effort there in map number 1. Still waiting for that the TJ Halley performance to be showing up for Mac. And S&D, the game mode to get it done.
Oh, 100%. Well, we already heard Pred get loud, I think, what? Start of the game. Something very funny happening there in the Optic booth. Not technically a booth, I take that back. There's no front. It looks like a booth, but there's no front. There's a door on the side, but I could climb right over that thing right now and give Pred a big kiss on his cheek. I'm not going to do that.
Give it a shot. I'd like to see you try. You lived in Australia for a while. You know how it works down under?
Yep, you just hop over. Big Bruce there, cap at the ready. As our guys are almost hot to trot. You can see Karma there in the right-hand side of Dashy's frame. Something's going on. Always curious as to peek on the inside, a little bit behind the curtain there in the dugout of the boys before they get themselves going in the S&D. Search though, Chance. How's that going?
Very good question. I'm going to ignore that question and say something that in my mind is funny. You know how earlier we were talking about like to be able to join like FaZe Clan, you should have to 1v1 Cellium?
Yeah.
We should feed players to Karma instead.
Oh,
Karma's an absolute demon.
No one's getting in then.
He might be like the most like natural gamer I've ever seen. In terms of like any game he picks up, it does not matter. Karma's like, he's just a fiend. He's a straight up fiend for him.
It's funny, I was talking to him about other games upstairs, and I was like, have you played? Oh, of course you've played that.
Yes.
Like, oh yeah, did you ever compete? Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah, he was
and he
top
was
500 in that.
Yeah,
so
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. He really is. He's a gamer. He's a gamer's gamer. That's Karma, folks. But yeah, you can hear him in the background now, just like going at it and talking away. And on the other side, C9, maybe not as hilarious right now, whatever's going on over there, but Coach Accuracy, there he is. He's right there. He's doing a good job of being coach. A player who's got a very storied career, and he left behind a pretty dope legacy. Again, a guy I got to talk to quite a lot. We touched grass together, Lamar and I, and he shared his secrets and he spilled his story. He kept a piece from the World War II Champs Grand Final, where they lost to EG. When the confetti rained down, he took a handful of that confetti, wiped a tear from his eye, and put that in his backpack. That confetti stayed in his backpack as a reminder to never let that happen ever again for the rest of his career. And I thought that was a dope thing to do.
So
that's the sort of thing that like you hold big time.
So what I've learned today from Hydra is that if you win champs, it feels great for 2 weeks.
Yep.
And if you lose champs, it haunts you for the rest of your life.
Let's talk to Bance about that.
Oh, come on, man.
Brutal. Here we go, folks. Map number 2.
Especially because the chatter is, he might not be the EU GOAT anymore. Like, Hydra is just like,
Jeez.
I know.
Have you seen Hydra?
I know.
I don't know. He's the man. Optic Gaming Cloud9, S&D on Rewind. Nades don't land. Pred finds himself in a sweet corner. Shotzzy is stunned, so that fight might be on. He also has the bomb. Are we planting fast? We sure is. Back over to Pred. And a wonderful long route from Krem, which Dashi had eyes on, brings him down, and the battle begins.
That's such a
planted. Whoa!
Hey, 2v2. And the bomb's planted for the back, so you can defuse from this side, and Pred's not going to be able to see it, and he's got to get out of dodge, 1 HP.
Dashi, though, could pick up a pair here. Quick, check your corners. Left, right. Uh-oh. 1v2. 1v1.
Challenge. Oh, my God. Sib with the clutch Dashi. I mean, hey, he wanted a square. He tried to push that one through a circle. Sib not having it.
3-0 there from Sib. Big round to start things off for C9.
And that's interesting. Again, the plant spot's a little bit awkward because Shotzzy, like, he doesn't want to get killed from courtyard, so he sort of plants for the back spawn. But as soon as those players fall, you see Dashi's actually forced to slide in to make sure he's not getting diffused on and maybe just slightly out of position and slightly uncomfortable in that moment. But hey, Sib, happy for it, and that answers the question.
Hey!
We got the boomstick.
Ladies and gentlemen, a long rifle.
He's going the frost line. Wow, I thought the LR was just better.
Early days, mate.
He's going to get shot in the side by Kenny.
Kenny's going for it. Krem with a ton of noise out here. Kenny! Yeah, back on up. Oof, gone. Kenny's not going to press the advantage. He's going to wait, though. Attach has got him covered. Oh, nice bit of work there. Oh, and all of a sudden, down to Dashi in a 1v3. Can he make it a 1v2? Holding that line. With a minute to play, Bruce has got a ton of work to do here.
Well, Dashi can clutch in. The first man he's fighting is going to be the sniper, so he's able to win one gunfight, and Kremp doesn't want to go for the bomb. He wants to go for the kill. Be careful what you wish for.
This is Dashi for the 1v3. He's going wide. I think he may have spotted Attach. 35 seconds on the clock.
And this is the man that has the sauce in the clutch versus the most clutch 1v1 player of all time.
Oh. Crosses out right. Fresh mag, round 2. 20 seconds and Optic get the round.
Oh, what a good read, too. He's going back for the bomb. Oh, what a read.
Attach goes the long way round. Fast recovery. 10 seconds. 1v3 for Bruce.
I mean, you just cannot do it any better than that. He isolates the sniper, takes him down with the pistol. Kremp wants to try to attack him instead of going for the bomb plant. And Dashi punishes you. And then just handles Attach in the 1v1. Gets him tagged up one shot, knows to just play off bomb. If Attach is taking a route like that, he has not gone back to collect. That is icy, and that is comfort for Big Bruce. He has not lost a single step.
Alice Dashi, who's proven to be the hardest kill in this game, he says, I don't think anyone's got it on me yet. Early days, but I'm him. 1 and done. Trade's complete. Krem managing to walk away with a pair, though. Magnificent, Krem. All down a Shotzzy 1v2 with bomb.
Juking the door as well, or at least attempting to.
And he is schmoving. They are moving in parallel to one another. They're across the map. Oh my word, Attach spots him out. Difficult spot to be in. Not a lot of cover there. Nowhere to hide away from the fight there in C9. A very fast bounce back.
That's a great play call as well. I didn't know if they heard the door or not, but if they heard it, they did not get baited in the slightest. And just grouping up together, got the angles covered, and Kremp able to handle business in that round. Nice little bounce back, able to get 3 in the round.
And nice little, the 2 at the start was great, just dancing around the VHS aisle piece of cover that seemingly couldn't be banged. Attacking round now for C9. I wonder if that's going to be another snipe, potentially, from Sib. Might catch that a little bit later, but it does look like the team's rolling this one together. Big gun's gone away. Lethal's going to do nothing, actually. That tactical doesn't do anything either. Into the site we go.
Oh.
Krem. Damn, son. Wonderful start. Krem, what happened there? Max on the trade.
Yeah, trades happen all over the place, and that is just domination in this round. They have given away a 1v3 before, but not giving away anything there. Cloud9 taking care of business, handling that round. And unfortunate for Shotzi, I don't know if the comms were just a little bit off, what was going on, but Pred had to back down and Shotzi completely free, left alone on that A site.
Nice adaptation there. What Sib wanted as a team. They wanted to be able to be flexible in their essentially their whole game plan when it comes to playing here. Try snipe, try without, see what happens in the next round. But 3-1 so far to C9 here in the search.
Love the sounds of everybody switching classes repeatedly.
So
That's wow. We're in instant blinds, Kremp.
Okay, that's the round.
You got a stopwatch on you?
It was pretty quick.
What was that, 7 seconds?
It was pretty quick. That might be one of the quickest of all time. That's up there.
That is one of the quickest of all time,
That's
no
definitely
doubt.
up there. And no joke, I mean, Shotzi got in there with enough damage on the second player. He got enough tags in a Krem to really make that interesting. Pred just flies on in, gets his.
Where did the 2 ARs get kills from?
I'd love to hit rewind, but I can't. Next round.
This is not the map I was expecting to have to pay attention to, like, from the first second of the round start. That is absurd. No one went down the lane. Nade's not going to connect.
Okay, Max got himself, or sorry, Sib has the entirety of the outside. Speaking of Mac, RC. Whoa. Trades ideal. Anyone going to move up on this one? Yeah, Kenny. Pressure there, but not enough to really stop Attach from recovering the bomb. So nice work there from C9 to maintain some advantage here.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to try to utilize that space. They had Burger Street potentially, or just making the reads. Ken at least gets traded.
Uh-oh.
Don't know how he wins that gunfight, but here's Dashy for the 1v2.
It looks like we might have lost a player on Optic. I think Pred may have disconnected, so I do believe we might play the round out.
Yeah, Dashy's got time to work. This is fine.
We'll play the round out and see what happens here. But yeah, 35 seconds to go.
And Bomb is just down in a slightly uncomfortable position. Once that clock starts to tick down, Sib gonna feel that pressure. Every second that goes by, the round gets more difficult for him.
No idea where Dashi could be. He's got to check so much here on the A-bomb site. Bruce is on the outside, waiting for something to happen. Here we go. Timing. Oh, and Sib gets away. Bruce. The 1v1 hunt. Oh my goodness, he might be able to walk right up behind him here. What a move. Bruce once again. Perfect timing, a little bit of magic. But a clean way to tie up the search and destroy 3-3.
Yeah, and again, worried about Dashy potentially dropping bombs. He's been doing it in S&D all year long. Granted, it's early, but he's got a 1v3, he's got a 1v2, and this is just in one map alone, and both of them perfectly played. The trigger discipline to not shoot at Sib after he goes for the bomb plant. Just make sure you isolate him and trap him in Zig. I never know if doors are open or closed, but Dashy handles it perfectly.
Red lagged out?
Pred's back in. Doesn't have a kill, though.
Pred back in. Well,
Donut Cam.
we'll figure that out. Sorry, Easy Mac. We know you're watching. Dashi continues his reign of terror here over Rewind. Whoa. Unbelievable crossfire situation there. Kremp and Mac. Kremp. Oh, wow. What a nice one. Kenny, though, trying to press the advantage he's got. And it's done. Down. And the trades from C9. They seem to always be in position to cover each other, and I'm loving to see that out of a new squad. The lead has once again changed hands.
Yeah, these are blink and you miss it rounds as well.
Yeah.
This is a sort of, like, difficult map to figure out what you want the game plan to be. Like, Optic in that round basically, like, quadruple stacked inside this, like, A-site area, but there's just so much space that's going to be open on the map. If you're not watching Gens, if you're not watching Burger Street, there's only so many cuts you can have, and, well, if you leave something open and the other team finds that hole, there's only so much you can do. Oh, Pred's gone again. Well, this is a 3v4. I feel like that's not ideal. This one's not getting played out.
That's all right. Yeah,
So
can't get him.
a 4-3 lead for Cloud9.
Yeah, 4-3.
What's going on with the Predator?
What's happening, Pred? Are we okay? We'll figure that out in a moment. We'll get this one reset ASAP. I thought we were lucky with the Pred return there. I thought it was all going to be good. But, alas, these things happen. 4-3 will be the score for C9 as we get this one reset. ASAP, folks. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing, though, in Search and Destroy. Man, Rewind is, you're right, though, it's way faster than I thought it was going to play out.
Occasionally.
Well, yeah, I mean, it could be those long, drawn-out rounds, but it's not anywhere near as slow as most the S&D was in the previous games. This one just feels like a bang out. There's the opportunity for a bang out. Kenny, that was unnecessary.
Yeah, come on, man. Trying to sneak that one in there. We saw it.
We saw Ken, bro.
Also, you know where Dashy got his name from?
Nah.
It's because he used to make kids dashboard all the time when he played against them back in the day.
Wow. That's a throwback. Kids don't even know what dashboard means. Did you make that up?
I did make that up,
That was really clean.
That was on point, though.
That was clean. Well
Thank
done,
you.
man. This is that 1v3 situation he found himself in. Cool, calm, collected. And again, lots of these real spicy engagements when it comes to Rewind. Adachi again, the king of clutch so far in Black Ops 6, and he came into this match very, very confident with damn good reason, folks. We're still going to be coming back into this one. 4-3, Cloud9 with the lead going into the reset here in the Search and Destroy. Will Optic manage to walk forward? We get ourselves a 2-0 here in the series. Or can C9 bounce back, man?
I mean, we'll find out. It has to be said, word to Christopher Tun. Dashy is one of the more fun players to watch in S&D. Just in my mind, for the fact of, like, in the 1v whatever situation for him, you believe in his clutch ability. Like, I think anytime a player is in a 1v anything situation, you get to actually see how they think about Call of Duty and how they can process any given situation. A lot of pros, I mean, and this is no shade. It's not like I'm going to be able to do anything like this, but you see them in like a 1v3 and they sort of play like it's hopeless. Like there's no ability to win. Dashy's always turned. He is locked in and you just get to see him work the map. Again, even just the 1v1 where he's able to isolate Sib, he knows the trigger discipline needs to be there in the post plant, traps him in, sits there, isolates him out. Same thing in the 1v3. He is attached one shot down the street. Dashy has the best shot in the league, or one of the best shots. You know he's confident in that gunfight. No reason to. S&D, absolute expert, goes for the long play, goes around bomb, and he just puts himself in winning positions constantly. He is always hyper aware and attuned to any given situation, always a sight to behold. And there's one player I'm thinking of specifically that I used to hate watching in S&D for 1v whatever situations. There's actually two really good answers to this question. Do you know who I'm thinking of?
I think
the player I hated watching the most in a 1v whatever. There are actually two answers to this, but
I don't know.
Okay.
Who is
All right,
it?
well, no comment.
No,
We
who
just
is
move on. Well, let's be the next pro. We grab up here and ask. We could see if they'll give an answer to that. I'm an unbiased commentator.
Okay, that's fair. I think you're going to be like, let's get a pro up here. Who do you always know you're winning the 1v1 against? Or like, who's the least clutch player? Statistically, that's a real, we have that.
Well, in fairness, it would be better to ask of, like, who do you, like, stay locked in against? Because it's going to be a short list. Again, clutching a 1v3 against any pro team is you're talking a 2% chance at best.
So, like, the sort of theory craft there is like, I'm in a 1vx against who? Oh, I'm in a 3v1 against Dashy. He's coming to me.
If I'm in a 3v1 against Dashy, I'm hiding in a corner. I'm not kidding. Where's bomb?
Yeah, you're in the comms. You're in the comms like, I got a
nobody chow.
Corner.
I'm saying nobody chow, nobody move. Don't give him anything. Throw some shoulders. And no trolling.
As soon as you see that red dot, you pounce on it as a group.
No. Against Dashy, I'm running away. I'm just being honest here.
That's fair.
I'm not saying you're doing the wrong thing. You're doing the right thing. I'm running away.
You might be doing the right thing as well. Depends on what kind of day it is.
I played against Dashy. It sucked.
You actually have. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. We should find out about that video.
You want more story time?
Yes, please, Chance.
Because why not? It was in Cold Wars playing with Joe, as you know. Flash, fantastic player. Sender wanted to pick him up at one point. But playing with him, and we load up into a game, and we see the Dashy season, and he's on our team. And we do the thing of like, is that him? Is that the real Dashy? Like, oh my God, it's going to be a free win. He proceeds to basically not play for the first 2 minutes and goes like, drops like a 0.8. And we're like, there's a guy faking it. Like, that's crazy.
It's a shame.
Load into the next game, same thing, Dashy season. This time he's on the other team, and we're like, this guy's an imposter. We're going to crush him. Opening kill, he just drops a 3-piece and obliterates all of us, and we went, oh my God, like what just happened? He got warmed up and he smoked us. We got like 50-point club. He was unkillable, absolutely unkillable.
That's tough.
So I kind of hate that.
That's tough.
He cost me, what is it called?
35.
Like MMR or whatever.
Yeah,
in
Cold
I
War.
can't remember.
Cold
Yeah.
War. I mean, you just like, I woke up one day and I was in Masters. Great. It was great. I don't know how I did that. It was score-based back then.
Salium's also snaked me. Like, why? I'm a caster. Snake it.
Leave
Like,
me
dude,
alone.
you do not need this.
Leave me alone.
And he's playing with Arcides. Like, he's got world champ backup.
Arcides beat the hell out of me. Raid.
I've lost Arcides a lot.
I lost Arcides a lot in Cold War. Raid, top art. I was in laundry and I was like, I got this. I did not have this.
No.
I did not have any of this. Shout out to Alec, man. Nothing but love. But yeah, our players, yeah, you can see.
What's the hardest you've ever been talked by a pro? Who's
it
beaten
was
down
a
the
BZ. It was a BZ on. No, I remember. I remember it. It was a check. It was a checkmate control. It was a BZ, and he was playing with his girlfriend, and it was me. I think it was Joe actually, and we saw him load up, and we knew, damn it, that's actually Tyler Farris.
Definitely, they're not.
And then like, I think I was streaming and everything, and he beat the hell, and I mean the hell out of us. And I DM'd him afterwards, like, bro, what's up? He was like, I'm sorry, dude, I've had a few drinks. You were drunk? You were drunk? Beat the hell out of us.
Yeah.
And in Cold War as well, we're like, it's not, the movement wasn't like this. The movement was pretty slick, but it wasn't anything like this. He still did things in game that I couldn't process the mechanics of it. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
That's completely
Disgusting.
fair. It's a different experience playing against
It
pros.
is, and that is something I want the masses to get across. Once you experience playing against a pro, it is horrible.
That shit is one. Imagine playing against a full team.
No.
I don't have to imagine. I've done it. It was terrible.
That piece of
absolutely
content
terrible.
exists, doesn't it?
No. I don't think we're allowed to. It's from a year ago, but that was tough. I'll find him, though. I'll get the answers to this
The
question.
video footage exists.
The hardest I've ever been talked to
Yeah.
in rank play is Attach.
Yeah?
I can't remember the name of the gun. It was in Cold War where it was like a new sub came out and they didn't ban it right away in ranked, like the LC-10 or something like that, some submachine gun.
Yep.
I mean, when I say smoked, I mean it was bad. Like Attach completely godless killing machine. Then I went and looked at his stream after to watch back, and I was like, man, he must have been like sweating to beat us that bad. Dog news chat the entire time, barely paying attention.
Yep.
It was, yeah.
There are levels to this, guys. There are levels to this. There are also levels to get in the lobby going. The boys, everyone looks pretty locked in. No, C9 definitely not.
I just haven't heard Zuma yell in like an hour, so.
Did you sleep?
I don't know. Is he?
No.
Okay.
Imagine that.
Need to go drop like a 10 gifted for him and watch him just go crazy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I mean, I watched more than I'm willing to admit of like Nade sleeping recently, which I found weird. I've never watched like a person I know sleep.
Havoc?
I've never watched Havoc sleep.
I watched Havoc sleep.
Yeah.
He did it. He solo grinded the Masters.
Oh yeah.
His stream was insane.
Well, I was watching his race to Prestige. That was crazy.
Yeah, he was sleeping while he was doing that.
Oh, I didn't watch any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tuned in an A stream last night. He was asleep. I was like, this is weird. I'm watching my boy sleep. But yeah, I hope he's having a good time. I see thumbs up.
What's it with movement people in the steel chairs?
Ooh. That's a great question. There is a correlation there somewhere. All right, let's do it. 4-3 Cloud9. Yes, fist bumps.
Friendly monitor to those at home. Correlation does not equal causation.
That's fair.
Don't be fooled.
Here we go, folks.
3-3? Or no, 4-3 Cloud9.
4-3 Cloud9. 4-3 Cloud9. Let's do it. Or not. The guns are loud, man.
Round length is on 2 minutes.
That's a you problem.
More time to work with. Optic don't need that time to work with. They have B.
They're in. They're backing up a little too late. Nobody home. And Mac now scrambling to find something. Concussion over the top doesn't amount to a whole lot. Crimp's now here to back him up. A little bit of noise. Is that a problem? We're going to send him in to find out. Oh, nice work. The read on Pred, good. Not enough to get the kill.
That's tough, too. Attach gives you a huge win just to even up the odds, but simply overwhelmed, and Optic, they have taken the time to reposition. I mean, B site was left completely open, and then they used that to transfer to the A plant. 3v2. Optic feeling green.
Green light. Mac a little slow on the draw. Kenny posted up immediately, makes this so much harder. Attach, though, does make it a 2v2. And he is still on the runaround. The battle on the inside of the site comes to a close at the same time, and Optic make it 4-4.
Yeah, that's so tough. Kenny just never gave Mac anything to work with on the street, and Attach, well, might have been able to pick up an extra kill, but then has to just process where Pred is going to be playing. And Too tough of a spot and too well played by Optic. B's site completely left open. They take complete control, never look back.
It's always nice watching pro players like command and dominate a space. Like Kenny's like, okay, I know he's on the other side of that street. I'm not letting him cross no matter what. Or if I do let him cross, I know exactly where he's going after that. Kenny's a tough player to deal with. And Mac now with the bomb in hand, attacking round 4, C9. A lot of love towards the A-bomb site. It looks like another bang out. Howdy! Bread is done and down. What an opener.
I mean, ripping and roaring. Now Shotzi might have to make a play, like him and Dashy working together, Burger Street, but you see C9 not too aggressive on these plants. They're waiting for Optic to make a mistake. Nothing's happened just yet, but positions right now on point from Cloud9. Plenty of time to work with.
I need that socket to get, that plug to be pushed further into that socket. It's just dangerous. Man up. Big advantage now. Krem finds his second on the round.
And frankly, this should seal the deal. Granted, Dashy is alive, so you never know, but
3 for Krem. Last up, Dashy, 1v4. And Dash is just trying to buy time.
And this is how you play a 1v4 against Dashy. You corner, you don't give him anything. You sit there and jump over the crates, you get him tagged up, you go on flanks and you hang out. No rush at all. Well executed round. 5-4 lead for Cloud9. And you triple challenge him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As soon as you see that red dot, you go together.
Not as soon. Yeah, you wait for the one shot call out and then you make the move.
Play for the guarantee. Map point, C9. Defensive round for them now. As the pitter-patter of footsteps across Rewind.
Oh, we're missing a Dashy.
Okay. Run it back.
I mean, we got to rewind again.
Yeah. Player dropped out again.
Yeah.
Kayson's back. Kayson's off.
Kayson's heartbroken.
He's out.
He's getting his steps in today, man. I don't know if he's got the watch on, but he has been bouncing.
We'll fix this up in a moment, but hey, what we've seen already, Chance, a couple of nice bang outs. This time round, though, not giving Optic anything to work.
I hate the shushes.
The shush is great.
I hate the shushes.
No one's giving anybody anything. That's what we like to see. You know, if a C9 get an advantage, they press it to the end of the round. We don't give an Optic, you know, don't give Dashy the chance to 1v3 you. Don't let that happen again. You learn from that quickly, you adapt from that quickly, and that's what you want to see. So C9, good job. You know, map point 4-5 right now. It's great stuff.
It's not bad.
I lost the count there. I totally lost it. But 5-4.
Another pro player that absolutely destroyed me in rank play, Priesta.
Oh, yeah.
Watching Priesta, if I didn't know who he was, I would have sworn he was hacking.
Yeah, Priesta hurt me bad in Cold War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it a lot of Cold War?
I played a lot of Cold War.
Well, I mean, same. I'm saying a lot of my running into pros happened in Cold War.
We were in Masters in Cold War.
You were a Masters in Cold War. I was a Masters sometimes.
I set you up. But those were tough games.
Yeah.
Tough games, man. Priesta, I remember Priesta, we had a period of time where I was running with Bance, we were trying to assassinate him. Executions only.
Yeah.
He managed to somehow kill me every time. It was very difficult.
He's cracked.
He's cracked. Cracked.
Priesta's absurd.
Cracked. Lobby reset. Folks, if you just joined us, it is 5-4. C9 with the advantage here on Rewind. Fingers and toes.
Fingers and toes.
Crossed.
We got to use them both just to count how many kills Dashy has.
Yeah, actually, he's been cooking. He's been cooking. Big clutches from Bruce. We'll see if they can maintain that. But for now, the second series of the day, it's a hot one. This was a hotly anticipated one for many people. Want to see how C9 looked. And I think the first map, I'm not sure if that first one was anything great to go off of. But a good hard point either way.
No holes in the game plan, I feel like. It didn't, you know, when we were watching 100 Thieves play FaZe earlier, there was the occasional leaving a spawn open, guy spawns in the back, gets like a free flip, like some small little fundamental things that, again, you just got to iron out the kinks or know who's going to be blocking at one time. I think there was none of that in map 1. Everybody completely on point. If Optic were able to get the spawns, holding the sort of back hill P4 for a full 60, nice pinches on gens. It was just a well-played game of Call of Duty.
Very well played game. And I mean, I just keep going back to the rewind hard point where Thieves, like 250 to 56 or something like that.
First 100-point club of the year, first reverse sweep as well.
Well, congratulations, Thieves. Are they still in the crowd?
Nah, they left.
There's a few of them.
A while ago.
There's a few of them. There's a couple here, folks. Lots of, again, good, fun little crowd here taking place at Kaysan Showdown as we fix up this lobby, hopefully for the last time today. That was a bold call, wasn't it? But hopefully we can get this rolling ASAP, folks.
Oh, yeah.
We thank you again for sticking around. It's been a very, very spicy tournament. BO6 is already off to a very exciting start. Very, very spicy start to the year. But nothing too out of the ordinary. See, it's quite nice standing
up.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We'll do that.
Nothing too out of the ordinary so far, I think. Not that I was expecting a crazy upsets or anything like that, but everything we sort of expected. The movement guys are looking good. Everyone's doing their thing. The teams who we thought would be the best are looking pretty solid. Maybe 100 Thieves actually winning against FaZe is a bit of an upset for some, but that's the superstar squad, right?
Team.
Super team.
Super team.
Super team.
I don't know. I think the most surprising thing I've seen today is Civ using the Frostline sniper, not the LR. Maybe this is just a me thing. I don't know if anyone can confirm. I did. Frostline's a hit marker machine for me. Maybe it's an attachments issue. Maybe I should just aim higher, but the LR just felt nicer.
In this game, you've got 2 hitboxes in the body, or kind of 3. You've got like the lower torso, the upper torso, and then there's like neck, head.
Sure.
I think everything from upper torso is a kill. Is an
Yeah.
instant kill. But you can also bring that up if you look at your weapon stats and press R2 if you're playing on a PlayStation controller.
It scares me when I do that.
Really?
It's a lot of because
It's a lot of information, but
yeah.
it gives you the full breakdown of
for sure.
the player model. It gives you every piece of weapon stat. I know a lot of folks didn't know this existed in game, but it's very, very thorough. You get a ton of information, a huge amount of data on the weapons you're using and how your attachments affect them. So check it out. If you're like me and you like to go deep, or like Crim does, and really spend like an inordinate amount of time on their attachments and loving idle sway, it's the place for you.
Yes, Crim, notorious big fan of little mechanics like that.
Yeah.
Also a player that's done phenomenally well in the opening tournaments.
Has indeed.
He's gross.
Man can do it all.
The GOAT for a, well, not a reason. The GOAT for like 37 reasons.
Yeah.
38 reasons.
The GOAT.
Something like
the
that.
The GOAT, full stop. But yeah, almost ready, folks. Unless we can, if you'd like us to throw to a break, if you'd like us to dance, we can dance. I can sing. Chance, you can sing.
I'm not going to, but I'm capable.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But yeah, we're almost there, folks. Almost there.
Don't have my hat.
Folks, we might be there.
So I can't dance if you want to. 2 players on Optic will dance. They will have themselves the time. I don't think their friends can dance.
This is a great, great cut. Map point C9, 5-4. Optic need 2. Ken with the bomb, and we're going back to 8. It's another bang out.
Oh!
Damn!
That
Okay.
might be a round.
That might be it. The reposition here on the bomb site is not going to amount to a whole lot as Kremp is just so hot right now. Dashi. Whoa, I liked his odds. But that's game. C9 tie it up 1-1.
Might have been an anticlimactic end with the way things went down, but there you go. Expertise reigns supreme. What's up, man?
No, I was just laughing at you. You're right. It was like, we're back in the game. End it immediately. C9 not playing games. Finish that one out quickly. And Sib just looks so dejected. It looks so sad. It's over. But that's fine. We play another hard point now. But all squared up, tied up, 1-1.
It's not bad. So no reverse sweeps on the cards. We have broken that curse, as it were. A lot of Call of Duty, though, left to be played. So many backward hats for the Optic camp.
Yeah, what's going on, JP? What's going on there, huh? What's with all the backward caps, folks?
The strats.
We should come back from break, and we've both got backwards caps on.
Good luck with that one.
I've got a... What do you mean?
I live in a different state than here.
We can get hats.
I didn't come prepared.
We can get hats.
Sure.
Shenanigans, though, in the S&D. Dashi, big man, clutching up when his boys needed it, but the rest of the squad couldn't really all keep it together as Kremp was the first blood machine. That little employee's only L-shaped corridor, I mean, just stacked with C9 players time after time.
Yeah, Zig is pretty diabolical. I mean, this is something I believe we heard Abizi talk about, is like sort of getting a feel for when you can actually use the SMG and getting used to different situations. Prime location, like inside Gens, inside Zig, you're going to have Jackals reigning supreme the entire year.
Yeah, for the AR players, is whipping out the Strider pistol, hoping for the best there. Nice little father-son moment, man. I'm loving those. Absolutely loving those little father-son moments between accuracy and Sib. Happened all year throughout that Vanguard season. All year. You know, and I really, really enjoyed that.
And I just realized as well, it's not just Pred versus former teammates. It's also Accuracy, the coach, going against Ken. Accuracy has been one of those sort of veteran players that has brought up a lot of different guys, was involved with Kenny as well. And
DK.
Accuracy is also one of those guys that he makes his teammates look like gods. He played with Kenny. Kenny's the best player in the game. He was playing with Pred. Pred is seemingly almost like solo winning events. Clearly not the case. Good team around him. So Accuracy, one of the most storied players we have. I think there was like a period through the Jetpack era. It was like Octane, Looney, was it Apathy? I think it might have been, or maybe Slacks, I think, was like they had won like every single year in like 4 or 5 different titles in a row. Like absurdly consistent. Maybe we're never a dominant team, but like always got a piece of the pie, so to speak. Accuracy is one of those guys. He has wins on so many different games throughout his career. Sort of undeniable, the talent that he had.
Hey man, when you know how to win, you know how to win, and that's a weird.
Literally, yes.
Truly, it's a weird thing that we don't talk about nearly enough. There are some players. I think this came up more in MW2, but there are some players who play for the win, and some players who just play for the stats. And the stats are easy to get. You just run around killing stuff. But the ability to identify the exact steps you have to take to hit your win conditions in whatever situation you're in is an unbelievably valuable skill.
Yeah, in the Vanguard year, I think was like comical in S&D because we talked about Mac being fantastic around the objective, getting the bomb down. He was literally just getting plants down for Accuracy to hide in some deep corner in the back of the map. And there's literally no one in Call of Duty history you want in those situations more than Accuracy. It was like, hey, there's 23 seconds left on the bomb. You're in a 1v2. You sit here, you poke your head up every 7 seconds to get the timing down. I think he literally had the most clutches in that game, and he was consistent the entire year.
I think as well, the amount of clutches he lost at 1vX moments that he didn't win was single digits with a huge sample size as well.
It's just a smart player. Just
very,
knew
very smart
exactly
player.
what he wanted to do.
The exact kind of player.
It was never a 360 windmill YY like
Please.
Smokey. That's never what he wanted to do. He just wanted to win.
Yeah.
Not bad.
There you go. And
Not
that
bad.
is what gets you championships, and that's what gets you, further and further into a long and illustrious career. Now, as a coach, see if you can bring that success to C9 as we wax lyrical about Accuracy.
Who do you think the easiest player to gun in the league is this year?
Ooh, this year?
This year.
That's tough, man. For me personally,
You personally.
there's loads of them then.
Obviously, yeah. But I'm saying like the number one, like you salivate when you see that game.
When I
tag
see
pop
that tag
up.
come, or I see their skin, I know that's who they run. I'm just gonna go with. It's probably a BZ.
That's fair.
Yeah, I see
That's
it. And I
fair.
know. I've lost the mental block's gone for me.
Yeah. Once you get one under your belt,
Yeah, you
get a feel for how he
You just have to
plays.
sit. Like Nameless taught me this. You just have to see the ball go through the net. You just like once you just do it.
Oh, okay. Basketball.
Yeah. Once you see the ball go through the net, then you are vibing. I get one and I'm good. After that, I'm just good.
God, you remember when we used to hate Kenny for laughing?
No.
When I say we, I don't mean we, but
Deranged fans, yes. Who's laughing now? Multiple championships later and a ring.
2.
Well, for Kenny, yes, but for the Optic fans, I mean.
Oh, yes.
I was referring to the deranged fans who didn't like seeing him laugh.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Who's laughing now? Lamar ain't laughing. Thumbs are up. We partying. Kaysan's over by the Optic table. Just making sure everything's good to go. I wonder what the next map will be. Protocol. I'm thinking Protocol. I'm thinking that. Big AR map. No?
I 1 in 5 chance, man. I believe in it. Actually, no. 1 in 4 chance. We already played one hard point.
All right, that's it. We're loading in.
Best
C9.
fist bumps of all time. You know who it is? EG in World War II. Best fist bumps of all time.
They were good.
All right, we just figured out why everyone's lagging out.
We figured out why?
Yeah. The players were not logging out of their accounts in the warm-up rooms. So when someone would log in, they would lag them out.
Nice.
So at least we
Nice.
figured out a resolution there. That is why they're lagging out. So we just got to make sure the players are logging out of their accounts upstairs.
I'm trying to think, what's like
Aim and shame
the
'em.
most absurd reason we've had like tech delays? Of just like weirdly specific, just some odd reason.
Remember Hydra spilling a whole game fuel across his,
That's
was
it,
it
yeah, that was
Kenny?
just
I think
annoying.
Kenny spilled a whole can once.
Good lord.
Across a new pad and a keyboard. That was tough.
I mean, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some sticky good all over that peripheral and the control that you sorely need at that tournament. Pros always bring a spare, though. Seriously, if you don't bring a spare, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I mean, I don't know if it's a myth. I was told Salim is playing using the same controller for like 4 years.
First
straight or
controller he
something
ever
like that.
bought. Yeah.
He still uses the. That can't be.
No, it's not true.
Okay. Yeah.
imagine.
But for years, I'm pretty confident he's maybe like a 3 or 4 year span. He's been running the same controller.
Some players, again, it depends on who you use and stuff. But I know some players like they've got a tight grip. Nameless has a real tight grip on his controller, and he goes through him pretty bad because of that.
How do you know that?
We talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm pretty loose. I'm pretty like light on the stick. I try to be.
Sure.
I feel like it gives me better control.
Yeah.
But like some people got the grip. Got the grip.
What do you got going on, Kaysan?
Trying to juggle a lot of things to make sure this thing is
I
going.
mean, like, how do you hold a controller? You a death grip kind of guy?
Oh,
like,
controller?
easy peasy?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just like normal. Grab the control like this way.
Medium.
No claw.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, just
normal.
Nice
medium
medium
pressure.
amount of strength.
I wouldn't use what I'm using.
Okay.
It's not working for me.
All right.
I just wouldn't. I just
Understood.
wouldn't. But no.
So you
dude,
got gunned by Kai?
wait.
Yeah, yes. I don't want to talk
Bro,
about it.
Kai's a
Bad
gamer.
memories.
No, he is not a gamer. Agent turned on me. It's just, it's all just a bunt. Just
It's a blur.
they
There's a lot of
they
stick tricks.
retired me.
Okay.
So
Well, you went out in a blaze of glory, right? Yeah. Maybe.
Didn't go out strong.
Didn't go out strong.
No.
But, hey, it's better to burn out than to fade away.
yeah, I agree. I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, sell him in his controller. That thing must be so loose. If he's been
Yeah.
using it for that long.
I think he plays.
yeah.
I don't think he plays Cloud. I think he plays normal.
Yeah. But he's still, I mean, if it's the same controller that he's been using since a long time, it's got to be so loose. No rumbles, no nothing. Bye, Kaysan.
See you, Kaysan. Always a pleasure. I was going to ask him who his favorite Yankee player is. Who's your favorite Yankee of all time?
I don't know.
A good answer for you would be Joe DiMaggio.
There you go, chat. Joe DiMaggio.
For him, not for me.
Why? You got time.
You would just appreciate what Joe DiMaggio was able to accomplish off the field.
Was he good at card tricks? What's the story here?
There's no story.
You got time.
Moving on. We got Call of Duty. What other pros have you played?
Damn, man. It was always the FaZe guys. I played in MW19. I had a real bad run. When we had that like sort of playlist that was CDL type maps and modes.
Mosh pit thing?
It was like a CDL mosh pit.
Yeah.
I remember coming up against Major Maniac and Envoy.
Ooh.
He was tough.
Yeah.
He was tough. Yeah. It was a Petrograd Dom, and it was tough.
Yeah.
Not a fun time.
Well, non-pro player, I ran into like a full AM team one time. It was like a top challengers team. I think it was.
That's really tough.
I can't remember who it was. It was like the GGA Orange squad from back in the day.
Like
Bumped them
BO4?
in Cold War, and they were like full sweating. In just like a ranked game on like a checkmate control in Cold War. It was, oh
We're
my
getting
God.
the reps in
Yes.
as a team.
I
In ranks.
suck. Why are they doing it to me, man? Like, leave me alone. I just want to snipe. I don't know.
No,
Anyway.
there we go. Well, folks, the 8-box can only mean one thing.
Ran into JP in rank play one time.
Please.
Yeah, 100-point clubbed him.
Dude, did I call it? I called it. Protocol hardpoint. Here we go, folks. P1 over by the big gun to the left of the map. And we're off to an explosive start here for Attach. That's a nice nade kill. And back and forth, as is tradition. But, I mean, that sort of SAM site P1, the amount of time you will see players effortlessly roll around and win those big trade gunfights. That's going to be the name of the game all year. And unlucky for Pred there, Sid with a big win on his old pal. Oh, no. Something's gone wrong. Whee! Now, the boys are going to go for a quick swim and we'll find out what is happening over there. Pred, what happened?
I mean, I was going to talk about how good Dashy was on Tuscan and how this man might be reminiscent. You put him in the top windows, just hold it down, be unkillable. And here we are, swimming with the fishes.
Pred's walked off stage.
Who's the Star Wars counter to Kylo Ren? Kylo Ren. What would be the...
Daisy Ridley's Ray.
So what's the COD equivalent?
I don't know.
Like Rambo Ray?
Maybe.
From like a coaching standpoint would be
Don't
able
know.
to...
I'm not sure where you're going with this one, but...
I don't know, I'm
No,
searching, man.
I'm absolutely with it. I'm absolutely with it. C9 should be relatively frustrated with that one. I thought that protocol hardpoint was all good. Did somebody lag out, or did somebody log into the account upstairs? Can we name and shame that member of either FaZe or 100 Thieves? Make them come down here and apologize to all of us here. Pred's back. What's going on, AG? How we doing, baby? Talk to us. What's going on? Hey, Pred. No, we may never know. We may never know what ails our pros here in our second series of the day. We may never know. But if we did, chance I can assure you, we would name and shame them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Not the together forever.
Motto.
I've been actually thinking about that. That's the funniest thing you do. I'm trying to remember which game it would have been if first had the opportunity to like take an opponent hostage and take them with you to the grave.
I have no idea.
Do the old Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, you want a COD trivia question?
Yes, go on.
Round of S&D.
Yep.
Bomb hasn't been planted, 1v1. You like, really doesn't matter. You grab a player like that, jump off the map, both players die at the exact same time. Who wins the round? What happens?
Defending team wins.
Defending team. There you go.
Thank you.
Believe me, the number of kids that play S&D that would just not know that.
Really?
I play in like Crimson Rank. No one knows how to play Search.
Not in BO6.
It's true.
You're going to top 250.
It's true. No. God, no.
Whoa.
Absolutely not. I'll be like plat.
Have you seen
in
the
this
skin,
game.
though? Have you seen the number one spot skin? You got like a Ghost Rider's flaming skull face. Looks awesome, man.
So who are we giving that to? That Havoc,
Maybe.
Parasite.
Well, I don't know how it works. If you have to stay there throughout the entire season, if you just have to get to that point and then you are eligible to unlock it, I don't know. I'll text Lawrence.
All right, do your thing, man.
He's the man. The man, the myth, the legend. Protocol, Hardpoint, map 3. Quite excited to get into that one, frankly.
Yeah, I would
was
very much
excited.
like to get in the game.
Apart from, I mean, that sort of map, tons of opening nade spots, which we've seen a few now, and successful from C9 there. Attached managed to nail his. Not going to happen again, obviously, but that, again, one of those things that you just have to keep learning throughout the year. And especially with the size of some of these maps, and admittedly, they are still 3-laned maps. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Technically, they're all 3-lane maps. It still feels like there are so many different ways for you to leave that spawn site and getting towards the P1 position. It feels like there's so many different ways to do that.
Sure.
And then you got to worry about the 3 windows at the top, the door at the bottom. It's just crazy. There's a lot going on.
That map is going to be a lot of like window fighting. I think even for
like,
like
it feels
3
like
of the
Petrograd.
4 hills, if it's not underground, you just want to be living inside of like top lockers especially, because then you can control the zip line, you can control the own hard point for P3, you can look over P1, and you can help out your team towards P2 while focus on the rotation. So it literally is like if you have no idea what you're doing on that map, not a bad place to just camp it out the entire time.
It's fair.
Except for the underground hill, in which case it's obvious.
As far as the
You
underground
just go
hills as
down.
well, one thing that irks me, Treyarch, I'm irked right now, is obviously one of the sides, this boy, he's irked, get out of his way. One of the sides down low has a zip that takes you up the elevator shaft, and
Yeah.
the other side has a spiral staircase.
Yes.
Why is there not a zip in the middle of the spiral staircase that I, as a player, can decide to jump down, or I can decide to zip up, or I can decide to take the stairs silently? You know what I'm saying? I'm irked. What can I say? I'm irked. Am I not allowed to be irked?
I'm just challenging you anytime you go down there. It's fine. I'm not worried about a zip line. I'm here for the gunny.
I was irked, but I thought that was something that I thought I'd get out there. I feel like I have the platform now. I think I've got people in the room that can aid in this irk. You know? No, I felt it. I just felt that the time was right. The time was right, and I was there. But yeah, I can hear giggles. I can hear laughter. I think Pred's gone again. I'm out of here. I'm going back to Europe.
Ayo Lamar.
I'm going on my 2-month trip.
Ayo Lamar.
He's having a good time.
That's just how you know we've run out of steam for this.
Wow,
I wonder if it is. I think it might be Pred's setup specifically. Well, no, if it was like the play, man, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sort of try to guess as to exactly what is going on with the problem here, but there is a problem, folks, and we are trying to get to the bottom of it. Once we get to the bottom of it, it will be resolved, it will be dealt with swiftly, and it will be executed publicly. The issue, that is. Not the player causing the issues. Once we find out who they are, though.
We're coming after him.
In the kindest possible way. No updates yet, chat, as we figure out what's going on, but Pred's gone. Should we throw to a break? You want to throw to a break?
Yeah, I have nothing. I'm
That's
out of fill.
I got
I'm
some stories.
thinking, but
I got some stories, and I never got to. I tried to do this in the last Kaysan story, but it's a Shotzzy story I've got. I was going to
Okay.
try to save this for a pod, but when we were, we're starting the game.
Oh, this is your time. This is story
Every
time.
single time I try to tell this story, it does actually get interrupted, which is really funny.
Go for it.
Now I'm good. We're about to start the game.
Yeah, but you have to tell the story for it to get interrupted.
It's already been interrupted.
Okay.
This one time at band camp, joking. That's a deep cut the kids won't get. Into the game, folks.
Here we go,
Protocol,
baby.
hard point. Take two.
You see that 3.29 win-loss there in hard point? Yeah, I help with that. Don't mind me.
Good stuff, brother.
I help with that. All right, well, you can tell the story now. Just tell the story, Miles.
Okay, so, well, we're recording the Touch Grass episode, the Hummer EV show.
Oh, is this a story where Shotzi saved your life?
Oh, spoilers. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You've interrupted the story. It's done.
You're
that was
a
the
great
bit.
storyteller.
That was the
so,
bit.
Like, it doesn't
No,
matter.
that was the bit. I think I'm not sure if that actually was a good lobby, but the fact that Pred isn't here meant that we couldn't play it. I'm not sure. Which I find.
Yeah, Pred is just not
I
there.
do find that very funny indeed. I must admit that like we could have been good, but Pred wasn't here. Pred wasn't here, folks. What?
It's like a light tree.
Oh, it is a light tree. This is an outstanding place, by the way. This whole
place is
studio
crazy.
is fantastic. We've got players space upstairs for the players to practice. This entire stage setup has been absolutely brilliant. And all the folks behind the scenes, thank you for your tireless work to make this look so good. We're well lit, and it is lit. Once the games are on, it's lit. Can we get a wide of the crowd, of the stage again? Go back to the stage wide.
Make up your mind.
I'm with it. I'm absolutely with it, but look how good that looks. Look how fantastic that looks. Optic Gaming in the good old green there. We've got a nice sort of like a blend of color in the middle. All the little details here, folks. No expense spared at KaySan Showdown 5, as we are absolutely raring to getting a map number 3, but I've got to figure out what's wrong with Pred's PC. Got to figure out what's wrong with Pred. What's wrong with Pred?
Well, in fairness, the issue might have been resolved. Pred is just not here.
That's fair. We're also missing a Sib. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Accuracy's chair on the end there, empty. That's totally fine. But come on, Sib, sit down. Let's go. I'm hearing noises. I'm hearing readies. Possibly, not possibly.
What do you think Attach is thinking about right now?
He's thinking about that opening break, and he's thinking about where he wants those nades to go. He's thinking about if the first nade didn't work. If the first nade worked, he's not going to throw that same one again. There's no point.
Obviously.
He's thinking about the next nade spot he's got off red. And he's thinking about the opening break towards P1. He's also making sure that he's on the right side team so that Codcaster is messed up and so that they get the same spawns. That's a question I've got for you. In this game, do you spawn in the same location every single time? Or are there a series of random spawn spots in each position and where you arrive is where you arrive?
I think it's I'm not entirely confident, but I think it's the same as it used to be where it's like clusters.
You think it's clusters?
I think it's clusters.
I think it's better than that, but I could be wrong.
I'm not
Rewind
super
feels
confident.
like every single time I'm spawning up in the same place and Rewind, I'm like, cool.
Even for like rounds of S&D, I can't remember.
You will. Game's only been out a week or so.
I've played so much too. It's just like you don't.
You're having too much fun running.
You don't notice things.
That's fair.
when
That's
it's,
fair.
like,
That's
good,
fair.
You know?
That's fair. Kenny snoozing.
Meditating.
That's fair.
The breathing exercises of Toronto Ultra from the Cold War season have taken this league by storm.
Absolutely. Well, a moment of calm zen for Mac. As Shotzi admires his hands. Those hands put in the work, folks.
Is the thing Shotzi does. It's called. Actually, yeah, never mind. I think I know what it's called, but I'm not confident. It's like a Gen Z kind of term. I'm all right. I shouldn't have gone into it. I'm all right. You know I'm 30 now?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, my back hurts for no reason.
Welcome to the club,
I didn't
sweetie.
do anything, man.
We should ask Bruce what's up with the hat. Are we running the 90s vibe? Is that what's going on there? I'm absolutely all about the C9 jerseys, man. That blue, I'm ready for my operator pack. I'm ready. I'd like a code. Still waiting on an update here, folks, as to if we can get in the players. It's starting to creep in. It's starting to creep in. We're testing the metal. We're testing the mental of our players. I wonder if they know what the problem is.
I wish they'd talk to us.
Tatch always seems like he knows what's going on, you know?
I do appreciate KaySan just instantly. Who's the nicest, most respectable player in the league? Attach. You just zero hesitation.
I know he's up and
And
about.
that's probably the correct answer, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we think again our players are just doing what they can to get themselves back into the lobby. It's times like these.
You learn to live again?
No, I was just thinking about using all these little moments like clips of sad player faces, especially Sib. He's a very emotive player. What? No, I think he is. And these are all good little memes.
You say Sib is the emotive player?
He's very emotive.
He's the least emotive player we have in the league.
Yeah, but that's in itself so emotive.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a modern art.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got to find the meaning. You've got to scrape for it.
Yeah.
But what I mean is just these faces are fantastic for meme potential.
Ours aren't.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, I think our boys, we should create. I've got a folder. I've got a folder or two of just good quality memes from across the years. Strange photographs, weird screen grabs. I've got a really good one of Hex doing this.
When was he doing that?
I don't know. It was in the old Hex quarters, but he's so blurry. It looks insane. And I was like, oh, wait, dude, if Optic smoke Lamar at some point, maybe this is the year I get to use it. And he's like, but it was so good. It's a good one.
My favorite meme is the TJ Halley, like underneath the computer screen, like he's just in the background, just cheesing, like the happiest you've ever seen TJ for absolutely no reason. He's just a very soft face in the background.
That's weird, yeah. I
got some big TJ
I got some really
fan.
good
I think
nade
I'm
shot
learning.
faces. I got a lot of scrap already.
Okay.
Loads of scrap. Every single time we were on the CDL, just like someone would screen grab it. You could screen grab anything at any moment during a scrap interview, and it was just like a powerful, powerful emotion. That's a true emotive player.
Yeah, you are right, Sib. An incredibly expressive face.
You've got to dig for it, man. You've got to look. You've got to read between the spaces. That is Kenny. I feel like we're close, right? A referee's on stage. He's not giving me anything. He's not giving me anything, folks. He's not giving me a thing. Fingers and toes, boys and girls. Take.
I hope whoever wins that it's just an absolute smacking. I
be.
want blood and heartbreak in
could
this
be.
game.
Well,
and you're right, Attach made the adjustment.
Dude.
You called it. You absolutely called it.
Thank you, brother. I mean, that's just the way he rolls. That's the way he rolls. Pred's managed to get behind enemy lines, and this is going to be very beneficial in a moment, but sadly Sib is there for it. Big bruise from that top window. This is exactly where you will find an assault rifle player any given moment of any time, any day, he'll be there.
Yeah, see, I was thinking Gavutu because of the rain. You were thinking Seaside because of the comeback potential. Now I'm watching Dashing. I'm thinking Tuscan because that just might be his window.
That's the new top window, top broken, top church. Always a player there. Dashing. Can't make it 4 in a row, but Attach gets a pair. Final few moments of this hard point will come to a close. P2, that nice little stone platform. That's where we're going next.
And Pred really just waiting in the wings for the players that fall in front. Different dot site than we're used to, and nice wins as well. Takes 2 to the grave with them. Should buy his teammates a lot of time to try to get in the mix. Unfortunately, Ken loses the gunfight, so the break is going to be that much more difficult. Shotzi can't make it work with the movement.
Yeah, he tries to get in there, but immediately cut down. And again, another one. But that's the trade on the other side of the map, so it may look good in the feed. It's not looking good on the map, though. So good work out of Cloud9. This is still a very healthy hard point. Lots of points still to be grabbed here. Optic finally starting to buy some space. Krem, he gives Shotzi his 5th death so far. And we are locking this one down. Optic finally getting there, pushing that lead forward. That's awkward, but Matt gets it.
Yeah, but not going to get anything else after that. That is spawns in rotation there from Optic. Scrap time. Well, potentially going to go their way as well. Shotzi basically left by himself. He's got a little bit of help towards the middle of the map, but actually on time you expect him to get overwhelmed. But in the feed, he gives you not 1, but 2 kills and the time and delivers C9 back to their spawn. A hike and a half across the map. Optic Gaming running it up.
Tags from Krem, that is very difficult to deal with. P3, bottom side of this building. Mac looking the long way round, but Dashi should have eyes on this in a moment. Uh-oh. Yeah, keeps the backline safe. Up front though, Sib sends it towards lockers, only gets 1 out of it, and that attack has been snuffed. C9, down and out.
Yeah, Pred maybe creeping up on some streaks as well on a 4 spree. Certainly has 2 or 3 more kills to go before he gets the ones that'll be doing damage, but there he is in the window, gunning 2 players down, making it look easy. And again, top lockers control in this sweet spot. Ooh. It is your time to shine.
Ooh. Pred trying to sort of perform a sweep across the map, identify any attackers. Nice snap on a Krem, and beautiful headshot there, cleans it up. Optic will not cross the 100-point mark here on this hard point, but they go down below to the depths of Protocol to find the next one.
You have to imagine Pred will be good. Down under, waiting for the move. He's on a 7 spree as well, but I think Sib just hears him. So headset on point. That is the Pred shutdown. And earlier, this hill was just instant break after instant break. This time it is Kremp doing everything he can to hold on.
Hey, he's still alive and kicking. Another for Kremp, 4 spree from the point. Massive work, 35 to go here, and I would scarcely say a bit of streaks here would go quite well on Protocol. Can he bring his teammates down? Kremp should be dealt with. Yeah, Shotzzy's got it over to Mac. A nice 2-piece for Shotzzy.
Yeah, and again, those breaks can be clean. Also, if you notice, Kremp electing to use the GPR instead of the aims for the AR decision. Personally, I'm an aims or Amez guy, but GPR occasionally will get just a little bit of love, so maybe a hill-specific thing there for Kremp. Either way, sizable lead, sizable start, and Kenny went on a 5 spree before he gets shut down. C9 ahead of the rotation, but a long way to go to get back in this game.
It feels like a lifetime, doesn't it? But, again, I feel like on Seaside 2.0 / Kavutu / Tuscan, anything is possible. 14-8 for Shotzzy, though. Unable to get himself any more out of the streak time, but that's going to be a big win. What a snap on a Kremp. Not enough really for the kill, but a little bit of intel for his boys. Trades once again from Optic, really good. Cloud9 absolutely had it in the search and destroy, but now we're on a big old map like this, they're laughing.
Oh, nice shot, and that is a kill feed and a half. Everybody there from Optic Gaming winning their ones. The score has been run up. They have more than doubled that of C9, and of course, maybe ahead of the rotation as well. Shotzzy 17-9. He was a 2-piece in this spot last time, but at least the trade's there from Sib. Rotation not even entirely secured. This is just clean P1 time, and this has been an utterly dominant hill there from Optic.
Yeah, really good, really good. Hello.
Goodbye.
Kremp's in the wrong part of town. Mac once again, top window with an AR. You're going to see it all day and night. Shotzzy with this Jackal, why not, man? Give it a go. At that range, you never know. P2 now wide open. No way. Ooh, I thought the slide to the other side of the box might have helped out, but good shots there from Attach. Kremp with a GPR in the back pocket. Still a very viable weapon here in Black Ops 6. Able to compete in most situations. Might be a little tastier up close than the aims is, but time will tell. Nice 2 out of Attach. The third, possibly. After a fresh magazine, 2 trophies doing the work there, mate. C9 are back in it.
Yeah, statistically very similar to the aims, but yeah, maybe a small preference, as you say, in the close quarters combat. Either way, Sib locking down the middle of the map, but Optic Gaming just back on time. So, like, it's a good news, bad situation. Good news for Cloud9, you have the rotation anew. Bad news, you didn't really make a dent on P2 when you needed to, and they're beginning to spawn out because Shotzzy already putting that pressure on.
Watching Kremp take the stairs, man, wouldn't you love it if he could just slide on up? Come on. I'm still irked, baby.
You slide on zip lines?
I mean, you know, you zip on up, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just anti-zip lines.
I know, I absolutely felt that one.
That one in.
Once again, P3 here for Optic, looking a lot stronger. Perfect coverage towards the back. Kremp, oh, he doesn't bite. His teammates do those. It's enough to get him on the inside. Can he find a kill here? Nice teamwork. 3 dead there. Optic Gaming down. Hard point in the hands of C9.
Yeah, honestly, nice spot as well from Shotzzy in the hill. Didn't think I'd tuck myself in between those little locker spaces, but got to write that one down and keep it to memory as Kremp just continues to at least attempt to dish out damage. Pred might have found his spot. Loves the up top. Loves it a lot.
Another perfect break there. Optic are in. Over 200 now we go. Still a 100-point lead as C9 trailing on Protocol. 20-12 for Pred. He is laughing. Sib though with a nice 2-piece. Now looking towards the bottom side of the map once again. Optic not in there first, but it matters not. Lovely shots from both sides. A wide open hard point for a second. Kenny, the man inside.
Green dot as well. I'm a fan, as well as a fan of that kill. Looking for the trades. A little bit of extra damage done, but who comes out on top? It is Dashy. That gives you the extra man. This has been a bit of a bully beat down here in the hard points. The separation, it seems like in the game mode, has certainly been found.
They're rocking and rolling. Bruce can't get the 5th. Teammates are there for it. Hard point still very much Optics. They have locked this one down. It's an iron grip across the board, and C9 a break just to stay alive at this point. Wait for the lineup, do it together, in they go. Mac finds his, there's the trades down, and it might be over. No, C9, stay alive.
It really is a hill where you're just able to swarm from every single direction so quickly. So as long as you got the coordination for the hits, the breaks should come easy. Problem is for C9, it looks like they've been broken on the map 9 seconds away, and Optic will win this game.
Where it's so easy, 9 seconds is still 9 seconds. Yeah, and that kind of pinch might work. Red dots all over the place. One's still upstairs, and Pred is on the prowl. Attached the last man alive in the point there. Dashi now pushed the front line forward. Oh, he does lose a teammate there from Mo. The double back. And that could have been it for a second. C9 are back in, and C9 are not out yet.
Yeah, maybe a small moment of not being able to read those spawns, and that is quite literally just early days. Cloud9 trying to hold on. No position in the power positions, though. They have no control, and Pred, yeah, on the prowl. This is what he does best. Man likes to slay. His headset absolutely works.
Absolutely cranked. Are we able to close it out here? The final few Mo's. No, we keep challenging. There's 2 seconds for the win, and Civ and Attach fighting theirs. Kenny, no, down again. The row is not even complete. There's nobody home. C9, you have managed to stay alive somehow.
Just keep going, one-man army. Dive at it over and over and over. Eventually, they'll break and you'll get to.
Eventually, they'll break it. And Pred might have done it. He hasn't. Attaches in. Next attack from Optic's going to be a big one. Shotzi wins his. Time? No. Dashi dive in. No! Somehow still going.
I respect the fight. Why not? Make them work for it.
Make them work for it, indeed.
You know, in theory, they do have the spawns for the moment towards the rotation. Unfortunately, there's literally nothing you could do, but technically.
It's not. Until the game is over, it is not over. And C9, with a second to spare. Is this it? No. Is this it? There it is, folks. My word. Optic certainly sweating over that final second.
Why is he using the GPR?
That's not the questions I'll be asking.
Am I getting cut? Why is Dante with helicopter ironing the peak?
Optic take the lead.
Philosophical as well. Heard Shotzi first thing say, I need to go to the bathroom. And then they're just like, why that gun? What's going on? I thought Shotzi had pulled it out. I guess he just picked it up off the ground at some point. But again, Kremp having maybe a little bit of some extra strats coming in with the GPR, but to no avail. Optic right now looking absolutely clinical and hardpoint.
I mean, the GPR, I can see myself using that sort of P3 situations. A little tighter on the inside. It's a nice way how to use that. And then you're able to immediately transition from winning gunfights up close and personal to pushing the guys out who are on spawn, mid-map or whatever. It's just nice. I can see why. I mean, will that stick? I don't know. We'll find out. Will it be an aims all day and all night for assault rifle players? Will we get a 3-gun meta? It would be ideal.
Possibly.
The SWAT's way too good.
I think a lot of the weapon balancing in this game is close enough. And granted, you know, the patch that just happened a few days ago might alter things slightly, but I think there's a lot of potential for a bunch of different weapons to actually be used. Snipers included. Like, again, I'm not personally a Frostline guy, but Civ obviously is a much better sniper than I am, but might see the LR as well. Either way, the only thing we saw on this map was an absolute beatdown. Optic Gaming effectively taking turns. I mean, I think Shotzi, I don't remember him ever necessarily having like a pop-off moment, but obviously in the slating category, he was ever present on the map. But Pred, he had his moment top grandmas. We had Dashi on the flip side. Well, actually, sorry, Pred top lockers. Dashi top grannies. Able to just lock things down. Bit of a cakewalk map for there. Admittedly, C9 fought in the end, but you're fighting down 248 to 150. Only so much you can do.
Very giftable competition so far, folks. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say I've seen some funny faces. But there we go. Map 3 complete. Map 4 on its way. And again, Optic now, this is match point. A single hard point is all they need. Or will we see another Game 5? Who knows?
I mean, I'd be happy to see a Game 5, to be quite honest. Another S&D, run it back, more opportunities for the clutches. But I know your predictions have been on point. What map is map 4?
Map 4... I don't know, dude. I don't know. I got nothing.
Are you gonna guess? No. Just pick one.
What have we not seen?
Rewind.
We can go back to Vault. No, we've already done Rewind. We go back to Vault.
Yeah, Vault works.
Vault works.
Down for Vault.
It's not going to be red card.
Might be red card.
No, it's not going to be red card.
Why would it not be red card?
Because they don't love red card.
Who does it?
These guys don't love red card.
Okay.
Do you love red card? Chat, do you love red card? I know Benjay does not.
I'm not a
red
fan
card.
of, like, I hate retaking the B site. Other than that, I'm cool with red card.
That's fair.
And then for, like, hardpoint, I enjoy it.
B site, the one in the
In the
stairwell
like, restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hate
yeah.
I'm the A site player or I play mid, so if we ever lose the B site, I'm just like, I can't do this, so we lose now.
Hi, guys. I can't do this. It's a great way to put it. Kremp wanted everyone to know that his glasses are new and that he likes them. And I think he's made a great choice. Take care of your eyes, boys and girls.
And then a weird thing about Mac, not actually prescription glasses.
Just the old blue light filter.
I'm making stuff up.
Oh.
I said dashy dashboarding earlier. Like I'm
thought
I'm going to answer an earlier question. Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, the player who you...
Yeah, Joe DiMaggio. There you go.
Oh,
That was instant. Wow, nice job.
Yeah.
Kem's on point.
What do you mean? The player...
Here's to you, Joe DiMaggio.
No.
Simon and Garfunkel.
I got
Are
nothing.
you really not with me on this?
No, brother, I'm on another planet right
No,
now.
you are a rock. You are an island. I'm going 1930s references right now. Don't mind me.
I thought you were talking
Carmen
about
knows what I'm talking about. That's right.
Skyline, dude. Oh, my God.
It's your favorite map, yes? I actually am a fan. Okay. In case he said he's a fan.
I'm as a fan of Skyline.
He is a fan.
Actually, so am I. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Opening breaks. A lot of love.
Oh, there goes shots.
Oh, yeah.
They caught him. Yeah. Nice pick up.
All dead.
Four-man white. What an opening break there by Cloud9.
Preda's down in his little safe room.
He's down under.
I've had enough of this. I'm going upstairs. I'm having a nap. Optic back on the offensive. I got a sponsor P2. I'm in P2. He does. Ken now dancing with Mac down low. Damn, son. Big beams out of the kitchen. Krem, what a win. C9 here on Skyline so far, looking great.
Well, they're about to lose the lead. Maybe not, I guess. You don't put enough pressure on Old. Opportunity to bump up just a little bit. Ken's going to take it from you, keep up the pressure, trying to back these two players down as an underground route is being hit by Kremp, and Optic did not watch that at all.
I know, it's hard to watch, man. You got to make sure you got eyes everywhere. The underground route, Kremp is paid off already. No way. He takes care of Ken as well. That's a big. Spawns are a little all over the place right now. We'll figure out how that goes in a mo. Kremp, whoa! You got to finish, Kremp. He is unstoppable right now. C9, big break.
Yeah, Kremp, that is the perfect play.
Damn!
I think Kenny figured out that there was someone behind him, but just a little too late. The spawn had already come through, so you end up getting punished. So that underground route already proving to be devastating for both of these teams getting utilization. And this is a lot of time already stripped off the game clock as well. A lot of white time on the hill, but Optic Gaming poised, set up, final 20 seconds to absolutely be theirs. C9 just getting ready for new.
Office hardpoint has been quite a fun one to watch. Don't recall if we saw the doors used, the interactive map elements. It can be a real pain in the ass, especially when they don't...
Not allowed, not allowed.
No, I don't think so. That's a tough one. Hardpoint's up. We're over to the kitchen, folks. Cooking up more than a storm right now. As Krem finds himself between a rock and a hard place, Attach managing to find two.
Yeah, do you see number 4 on the minimap, Shotzi? He is the guy putting on the pressure. It's a difficult hill to break from the front. You have to make sure you turn some arrows, and that's why guys are rotating towards bedroom. That's why Kremp is worried about him in the spawn, but C9 heads up and ready for the pressure. So they dealt with it, and that just makes their lives that much easier. Trade out these final few kills to get the time, or dance with Shotzi off spawn, able to pick up 3. Hell of a life to try to get that time.
What a life. The play began with him dying on the flank, and it ends with him coming off spawn and picking up the weak players. Great work there out of Optic. What a break on Kitchen. 15 seconds still to play for as Shotzi finds his 10th kill of the map.
How fast that turns, right? Because again, C9 was trying to set themselves up long-term, and instead they got shot-seed. So yeah, not an ideal situation, and now just perusing the bottom of the map, looking for some errant players, and ready for this hill time to pop. And Shotzi forced to collect, doesn't know where to look. C9 overwhelmed them.
That's such a quick adaptation. I mean, what? Krem managed to break them from down low last time. What does C9 do? They don't use the same tricks twice in a row. They are not about it right now, and that's definitely paid off. Another good break. A lot of presence here, still upstairs. Nice work from Dashi at range. Great coverage. Pred going in, finding 1. Can't get 2. Shotzi's there for the immediate trade and an open hard point.
More white time as well, just being collected. Ken looking for a safe place to stand inside of that hill. It does not exist, but he at least gets his teammates inside of it. And it's going to be Pred, last man standing. But his teammates got the back spawn, so this hill has just been utter chaos.
Oh, man. Great work, though, again. Crossing from threshold to threshold, dodging nades. Attach up close, finds two. Another break. 10 seconds to go, and Pred! The 360 slide dive gets in there, finds it. Back to P1 we go.
It almost feels like there's not even a respawn delay. There absolutely is. You'll see Mac has the skull next to his name for the 2.5 seconds, but that hill is played at light speed.
It doesn't feel like there's a respawn delay. It's crazy. Whoa, a single bullet would have all it needed. Can they reclaim the hard point? Crimp, tucked him, toes away, son. Shotzi up over the top for a Mo, but again, open hard point. Plenty of time here still to be grabbed. We're having some fun here on Skyline. Damn.
I know we tout it maybe more often than we need to. Everybody knows it's not a secret. Shotzi's movement. He's just got it dialed in. Like brand new game, new movement system, just working on new maps, and he already has it to a T.
Kenny from the gym puts in the work. Gets the gains for his teammate towards time. Attached, trying to do everything there. It's 2 in the feed, right into the point before being taken care of there. So another hard point comes to a close. Optic with a slight lead. And this time round, C9, no wild undermap shenanigans to get new. They've got themselves over towards the office side, but they've got a problem, and it's Shotzi. Trade's done. Can they get into a position to defend this quicker?
Oh, those spawns are so deep, and they get the parallels. It's going to be chaos on the minimap for just a bit, and it is going to turn into a foot race around the hills. Sib does his job in the back line, picking up 2, and now the final Optic player should just be food for fodder. Clean wipe in that moment, and Sib delivers for Cloud9.
Back-to-back right away. Breaks on breaks. Sib, 2.
Nice
Beautiful work. That's going to be his 5th in a row.
That's on point as well. And again, we're going back to the P3 where there's so much pressure put on like the top side of the map, or like the sort of elevated second sort of story, because that's where you want to be working the flank from. Meanwhile, at Old, still 15 seconds to be played for. I'm getting ahead of myself, and I think some of the players might be too, but maybe long term, C9 in a slightly advantageous situation in terms of the mini-map. Optic, small little lead.
Small lead, and it will change quite quickly, although Kenny traded out. C9 once again with control. Trying to lock down this hard point, not an easy thing. Constant pressure, keeping Krem. Oh, in a world of hurt, it doesn't seem to make a difference. Trophy systems at bay. Krem nearly. But it's a 5 spree from Shotzi and the break. Big opportunity now for Optic to push the scoreline forward.
Shotzi has just owned this hill as well. I mean, he was the guy that got the 3 spree to break the spawns last time. This time, he's getting at least one of the 2 streaks he was really looking for, but he helped Optic get these spawns as well. So it might be a pretty mixy P3, maybe a little bit of a balanced effort, but long-term, Optic do have the right side spawns. Granted, it might just deliver us into the hell of P4 if it continues to be as mixy as it once was.
5-second hard point right now. Goodness gracious. 4 spree from Shotzi, 27 and 18. He's having an absolute takeover map, but it's not mattered too much. Rotation done. Are we going down low? Are we going up top? The whole team for C9 upstairs and up over the top. They're going to have to hit. Shotzi's still on the roam. Doesn't see too much around here. His teammates are still holding on to the point. This has been a lovely 20-second gain for Optic.
This has been great from Shotzi, though. He's just been facilitating. He's at least able to calm that everybody's running up top, but I think after the fact, once the players cut through P3, maybe not quite reading the second portion of that play. So an interesting attempt, a weird moment there from Optic, and, well, that is Cloud9 simply just getting back into this game.
C9 here, a nice job holding, but not necessarily pushing that defensive line forward. It comes down to Crimp, the last line. And with his death, the hard point is open again. Into the showers for a second. On to attach, fighting for his life. And it's a 3-piece there from Dashi to get the final break. And again, lovely work from both teams. C9 just unable to grab that extra moment or 2 out of the hard point.
And I'm excited to see how this map sort of develops and plays throughout the year. I'm expecting you to be able to get a good chunk of time on P4, but the way this is shaped up, this is looking like an old cage. Bocage maybe reincarnate, and look who's at the top. Pred and Shotzi having a field day in the kills column. Sib and Krem doing what they can to keep up.
It takes a dip, 15-second game.
Nice shots.
It's back over to Krem. Into P1, he soars. This is great time, and now full awareness. You have the right-hand side of the map. You've got Nothing for P2. But can you now take on the attack from Optic? That's not been the case so far. C9 have been broken point after point.
This is an opportunity for Shotzi to show off his life inside the time as well. Optic do lose the frontline man in Pred, so the pressure's opening up through the hallway, but that is gonna get slammed shut. The ARs filter in from Optic, and they just close that door. Nice nade from Sib, at least get Shotzi out of time to strip away a few seconds, but Optic have been looking clean on this P1.
Yeah, this is Optic holding the line firmly. And Pred versus Kremp now. Pred absolutely aware. Holding that position down, not taking the audio cue. Here comes Kremp. And that is a massive win. That is a huge hold. Attach trying to make something happen through the middle of the map. No, Shotzi has got him. And again, a massive opportunity now for Optic to run up the score.
And finally, they have stabilized as well. Shotzi once again clears out different sections of the map, so you're just getting funneled into his teammates. Easy kills for Dashy and Pred. Maybe a few trades rolling through, but this has just been comfort on the time on P2. A nice Kobe there coming in from Sib just to stop the bleeding, but a lot of blood. Blood has been shed.
A lot of blood got bleeded. C9 back in. 20 seconds. Can they hold on to the full 20? Attach dives into the nade, managing to get the kill, causing nothing but mania. Kremp now holding it. One more player to deal with. Oh my word, he's managing to catch out a couple. Kenny down as well. That's a good hold out of C9 and a full 20 there.
Time to dig deep. And Sib might just be that guy. 36 kills to his name. Opportunity to work the pinch as well, but he's roaming towards the middle of the map. He's gonna get his teammates closer to the time. Can they deliver? No. Dashy and Shotzi there to shut it down, and now Cloud9, you have to dig deep in this moment. You don't have spawns, but Kremp might just get you the time.
Kremp's getting you at everything nearly. Kenny finds two. Open hard point. In you go, lads. Another two-piece. It is two-piece after two-piece. These boys are getting their fill in the kitchen. The rest of the family now flying forward, looking for something here. The table is set. Optic are in. Optic were feasting, but once again, it's trades. It's attaching the point now. Pred trying to stop the turn of this wheel. 20 now for the win.
And it's the most brutal spawn, I think, that you have on this map when you just have to keep flooding front. Attach another two-piece for him, so you're able to get those final 10, but still, the problem is going to be this P4. C9, they are swarming around this time.
In the back line now, Kenny with the in and out. What a wonderful shot. Back and forth he goes, keeps them guessing. Checks corners, knows you're in the shower. Here comes the chow, and he wins it. Kenny is in. His teammates now just trying to press on up. Hardpoint once again in the hands of C9.
They are survivors. A 40 bomb for Pred. Sib, the old duo, gonna match him, and Kremp is keeping pace as well. C9 down but not out in these hardpoints. They are looking to make their final stand. For them, it won't be this, though. For them, it is about survival, and Optic might just take it from them.
That might be it. Yeah, a bad bit of timing there, an unfortunate loss. Kenny cut down. Oh, wow, what a turn from Sib. Here we go, one last break, a last chance to stay alive here in the winner's bracket for C9. Dashy brought down, and that is exactly what you needed, but wait, the trades again. Kenny, last man, has to win this.
Nade's backing him down, though, and now there's too many guns. We're going to at least one new hill. Kenny forcing the player away, and you don't want to have to take the underground route. It's 5 seconds on the P1 time. C9, someone's got to get there. No one there in time. Kylo Ken there to shut it down. Optic Gaming get the 3-1 win.
A 3-1 after a tough reset in the Search and Destroy. Optic close it out, and they're happy about that one. For C9,